Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Santa Fortuna for the Still as a Statue challenge, which entails killing Rico Delgado with the statue of himself in the village. So for this challenge we will be bringing with us our silenced pistol, some lethal poison, and I've opted to bring with me the proximity sedative explosive, but you can use coins. So with all of that said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Parts, guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. I will leave you to prepare.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to require a number of items. The first of which will be a wrench, which we can find just in this shack here, just off to our right. And inside the shack we will find a wrench, and we go out the rear of the shack and we will find an unconscious musician. So we're going to wake him up because it's high time, it was time to get up. The sun is up in the sky, wakey wakey, rise and shine. So once we've woken up the first of 3 musicians, we're going to make our way now around to the shrine area and at the rear of the statue. And over here we are going to loosen said statue, but this area is guarded. There are 2 guards here, as you can see. And what we're going to do is throw our sedative explosive between them, and that will go off and render them both unconscious. If you do not have the sedative explosive, you can hide behind the wall just behind me and use coins to lure each of the guards in turn into the bushes and render them unconscious that way. And speaking of rendering these gentlemen unconscious, we're going to hide both of these guards in the bushes I was describing. Don't forget to collect both of their guns as well, as Rico and his entourage will come past this area when they are summoned. So once we have the guards safely tucked up and out of the way, we can approach the statue from the rear, and we are going to loosen the bolt with the wrench that we've collected. So that's the statue now prepared. So next up on our list is to wake the other musicians. There are 2 more. There are actually 3 more, but one of them will never wake up again. So we're going to go down to the village construction site, and just down here leaning against this generator we find the 2nd musician. So we're going to turn on the generator to wake him up before moving on to the final band member, who is asleep on a bench. He's just around by Martinez's compound. So just around the corner here by the tuk-tuk we find our 3rd victim. So on the bench we have a soda can. We're going to take that soda can, throw it against the wall next to the musician, and that will wake him up. And then from here we're now going to have to make our way to the musician's house, and that is the blue house with the loud music coming out of it, which would be this one here. And around the side of the house we will find a fuse box. There we go, told you to turn that music down. So we're going to turn off the fuse box, make our way around to the front of the property and examine the statue unveiling poster, while we wait for the occupant of the house to go and investigate the fuse box. And when he does, we can make our way inside into the bedroom, and we can take the 4th band member's outfit. He won't be needing it anymore. So once we have the band member's outfit, we can then go and trigger a rather long cutscene which will summon both Andrea Martinez and Rico Delgado to us. And all we have to do from here is let the scene play out.
Wait, everyone! Mr. Delgado will be here soon. Come on now! Come on! I'd like to get away. It was right this way. Ya, pero que yo no estoy disponible para
People of San Fortuna, the saints are truly smiling upon you all. This is a day of celebration and joy. Today, the Delgados present to you a gift unlike anything you have ever seen. Remember, we are here to help you. And from now on, the watchful and caring eyes of the cartel will be upon you day and night. We will protect you from the corruption of the big city and the crooked government. Rico Delgado has promised to me just this morning to step up and become the patron saint of San Fortuna. So, as we wait for him to descend, take a moment to feel in your heart the natural gratitude and pride that comes from such a promise. You will, now and forever, be under the wings of the Delgado cartel. We will guide you and protect you and care for you as if you were our very own children. And so, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the benefactor of San Fortuna, the Lion of Bogota, the man who has taken it upon himself to destroy corruption and evil in this proud nation of ours. A man whose only concern is for the welfare and safety of this glorious village and all of proud Colombia. I give to you Rico Delgado.
My dear, wonderful, grateful people of Santa Fortuna, it brings warmth to my heart to see you here today. For years, decades, we have struggled against the oppressive forces of the outside world. For years, the Delgado cartel has been a bulwark against those who seek to do harm to you all. Well, today, we celebrate this struggle and the victories we have earned. Today, I grant you this symbol of freedom and rebellion. May it forever light your days and nights with hope of greatness and serve as something to aspire to. All of you can become as me one day. Drum roll.
So when Rico calls for the drum roll, we will play the drums and Rico will kill himself.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
So, due to the nature of this challenge, we have had to leave Andrea Martinez alive for this challenge to work. So we now have to take care of her, and we are going to make our way back to the musician's house, around to the very back. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol and eliminate the camera on the side of Andrea's compound, and then approach the compound via the gap in the wall. We're going to make our way up the rear stairs here, and once at the top we can keep a very careful eye on who is inside. There should be a secretary and at least 3 guards. There are the 3 guards. I believe the secretary may be downstairs at the moment. So we're just waiting for the guard on the far right here to move to a suitable position, and that one will do. So we're going to make our way into the room, approach the desk in the center of the room, and apply our poison to the bottle on that desk. And once we've done that, we can immediately vacate the area. As you could see, I was almost spotted because I was a bit slow at entering the room, and you only really have enough time to get in, poison the bottle, and get out. So we're going to now make our way to the bus stop exit and await the death of Andrea Martinez. So there we go. Basically, that is the challenge taken care of, and that is the still as a statue challenge. It's quite a fun and easy one. It does drag on a bit because of the cutscene, but that's never the mind. So down goes Andrea Martinez now, and we can exit the mission.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.
So there we go. That is the still as a statue challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.